I got this question from Liam, a philosophy graduate with time management and logical reasoning issues. He writes, I'm aiming for 170 plus on the LSAT in June 2024. I've been self-studying for 6 months, but struggle with time management and logical reasoning. Additionally, I find it challenging to keep up with the varying question types in this section. How can I efficiently tackle different question types and improve my time management? So first off, Liam, it's great that you majored in philosophy. Philosophy majors are among those who have the highest average LSAT scores, so I would expect that you definitely have the potential to get that 170 plus. You've been self-studying for 6 months. That's great. I find the students who do the best on the LSAT typically are the ones who, of course, put in the time. Self-study is, of course, a perfectly valid way to approach your LSAT prep. You still have several months remaining, however, until June 2024. So you may want to consider seeing what could some LSAT prep support give you to help you boost up that score. Maybe a course, maybe whether it's on-demand videos or live classes or some targeted one-on-one coaching could help you reach that next level. Anyway, logical reasoning, of course, the questions are presented in a general order of difficulty. This means that time management is your friend. You can aim to complete the first 10 questions in roughly 10 to 12 minutes. Since those are the easier types of questions, you then build up a time bank that you can apply to the tougher questions later in the section. You have an average time allotment of approximately 123 to 125 per question, but of course, not all of them are equal difficulty. They get progressively more difficult as the section goes on. So you want to be able to apply that time bank to the tougher questions later in the section, roughly questions 15 through 23 or so. The last couple may be slightly easier, but of course, lock up those easy points first by approaching the questions in the order given. Now, you may find there are a couple of questions, say 3 to 5, that you want to flag and skip, planning to come back to them later. That's totally fine. I'll personally flag 3 to 5 difficult questions in a single logical reasoning section, trusting in my time management skills that I've built over having taken several dozen timed logical reasoning sections, knowing that I'll get to the end of the section with time to spare to go back and handle those tougher questions that I flagged initially. But the first 10 questions, those are your gimmies. Trust your gut on those. Don't second guess them. Now, you also mentioned the varying question types, having trouble dealing with the roughly 15 types of logical reasoning questions. Of course, they appear in varying frequency. So inference, meaning must be true and most supported, along with flaw questions and necessary assumption questions are the most common types of questions you'll see in the logical reasoning section. Make sure that you are solid on those question types. If you're not, review some foundational materials, whether you're going to review them in an LSAT prep textbook or you're going to join a course, whether on-demand videos or live small group sessions, say via Zoom. Those are both good routes to go to help shore up any gaps in your foundation regarding those question types. You could, of course, drill those questions by type out of the previously administered LSAT prep tests. And then the less common question types, of course, you'll get to those as well, like evaluate the argument or resolve the paradox or method of reasoning. That can be a little bit tougher, a little bit more abstract. But of course, you've got plenty of time between now and June to master every single type of logical reasoning section. But start with the most frequently appearing question types that are, of course, also going to be the lowest hanging fruit. You still have several months to master LSAT logical reasoning, of course. The June LSAT will be the last one with the logic games section. So if you find that you're relatively stronger on, say, logic games and reading comp than you are on logical reasoning, I would definitely aim to be done with the LSAT by June before they transition to the new format where they're going to have double the logical reasoning sections. Starting in August, of course, they'll have 2 scored logical reasoning sections and 1 scored reading comp, which means that any gains you make in your logical reasoning understanding will be doubled when you're taking the LSAT in August and beyond. But if this is your least favorite section, of course, I would aim to be done with the LSAT before they double the number of questions that you're going to have to deal with for LSAT logical reasoning. Anyway, Liam, I hope you found this helpful. For everyone out there watching this, if you found it helpful, please do me a favor and share this with someone who needs to see it. I don't do any advertising for this channel. I rely only on word of mouth to help get the word out, and your spreading the word about these videos really does make a difference. And if you're struggling with logical reasoning or any other section of the LSAT, there are a wide variety of ways that I could support you at LSAT Unplugged. We have live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. You can check out the links below this video to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.